we go, right here.
There you go, you got one.
There
you got
we go.
one.
There we go.
Fish coming down, guys.
Look at that baby jump.
Start coming towards
That's
me.
a
We're
nice
gonna have
fish.
to take it downriver.
Coming through, coming through. That's a nice fish. If I start floating, just grab me, huh?
No, I'm not gonna let you do that.
This baby's got shoulders.
Yeah, it's a nice fish.
I'm getting this whole steelhead thing now. It's all making sense to me.
Oh, I pulled it. Yeah, don't worry. It happens a lot, Chris. There you go, buddy.
That was awesome, man.
Tried Kimosabi. It's on though, huh? How'd
Yeah.
that feel?
Oh, God, it was great. Damn, that was cool. That was cool. For Michigan native Dan Flavin, plying the waters of the Pere Marquette is an annual holiday on the order of Christmas or Thanksgiving. And why not? The river provides one of America's great fisheries, one that few anglers outside of Michigan seem to know much about.
What we got here in Baldwin, Michigan is one of the greatest fishing rivers in the whole world, I say, especially lower 48 states, for sure, positively. I'm positive. I've traveled all over this country, and I haven't found too many better river systems to fish than this one. And I got people, like I say, from all over the country. Once they leave this river, they're amazed, and usually most of them return again.
We got fish all the way down that far bank here. It's got to get one of these things right in front of them. You got to get them on the mend, basically. That's where you're going to pick them up. Joining us are Dan Flavin and Team Ram members DG Lex and Carl Lally, who are making their way up from the Metro Detroit area.
I had never fly fished on this river before, had never fly fished before, period, so that's a little intimidating. As any fisherman will tell you, fly fishing is kind of the peak or the pinnacle of all fishing. So I was a little nervous that I wouldn't necessarily have the skill set, to make it happen. But getting in the water out there and casting that rod a couple times, and seeing the steelhead under the water, it was just so cool that you couldn't help but get into it.
Hey, fishing on.
Oh, that's a hot one.
And after probably about 30 minutes, I just completely forgot about all the inhibition, all the anxiety I had, and was just enjoying the experience.
Wow. Hold on.
Dang it!
Get over Dorsey thing. Yeah, that was a lesson learned. Thought I had him. Oh well. Let's get him again.
The only kind of fishing I've ever done is just casting before, so I've never done fly fishing. So when you cast like just a rod and reel, you just kind of throw it out here, just a flick of a wrist. But I got called a sissy a couple times by the guide because he says, "God, don't throw like a sissy anymore. You really got to flick it out there." And that's really interesting because that's the way you really get it out there, and then you can just focus on what you need to do.
All right, DG. First fish ever.
These fish love to run. Oh my gosh, you'll get some that'll come running upstream, but most of them go downstream. You have to chase them. But I've pulled so many hooks while I've been here. Oh, sorry guys, sorry.
You can get a hook into them, but trying to land them, the difference is, as old Mark Twain used to say, it's the difference between lightning and the lightning bug. You think you're getting close, no cigar.
There's a fish. Fish on. No, it's going upstream. There you go.
You want to see a rodeo, get ready for this one.
We're gonna have to start heading down a little, Chris, probably.
Yeah. Lordy mercy. And it's one of those things where you hook into these things and you fight them. And I've done a lot of saltwater fishing in addition to freshwater. And it's just, it almost feels like a saltwater fish. It's just that strong. Ah, what a fight. Look at that. There you go.
Nice. It's a Christmas tree for the Mr. Dorsey.
When you get your hands on one of these monster leviathans, I mean, these giant fish, I mean, you could just feel as you grip that tail that, man, this is a beast. I mean, this is just a fish with shoulders, The amazing colors of these fish, you just feel like you're holding a piece of wild. It's really an amazing experience.
All right, Dennis.
Oh my gosh, did you see him just jump out there? He is not happy about coming in. There's just a lot of fight left in him.
Oh, yeah, he's tough.
Pull them out and you first see that white belly, and then it slowly turns this green side, and then they've got dots on top and this beautiful red stripe down the side.
Yeah, they come in dime bright silver, dark green back.
They're just an absolutely beautiful fish. You just really appreciate what you caught because you just fought for it for a lifetime.
Wow.
That's beautiful. Awesome. That's so exciting.
Fly fishing is really a game where it's a fish of 1,000 casts. You get out there in the water and you can see the fish and you're, strip and cast, and you're just getting the line out there again and again and again. And You might feel like you're doing the same thing that you did the 10 previous times, but that 11th time it just clicks and the fish bites and the game is on.
Nice, Carl's on. Woo!
I definitely experienced that firsthand, trying to pull that steelhead in for a 10-pound fish, man. They are fighting like crazy. Frankly, I think it was one of the most enjoyable aspects of it because you're just out there in the water fighting the fish, and it was just a really cool experience.
Awesome!
Be able to pick that fish up and grab them around the tail and hold them under the gills and just kind of hold it up. I mean, that's a proud moment. I'm going to take that picture. That's going to go on the mantle at home, and that's going to be something I'll cherish forever.
Awesome, man.
That was awesome.
You know, first thought about the Pere Marquette because I said to Dan Flavin, my old friend and associate, I said, look, I've never caught a steelhead. He goes, man, you got to come to the Pere Marquette. I mean, we've got fantastic runs up there. Let's bring some guys from Ram in. They love to fish. So here we are. I mean, just one of those deals where we timed the run perfectly.
There's a fish. That's a mean one. Let's come down river.
These fish are incredible. I'm trying to gain ground on him. It's just not working. He's got other ideas.
You're all right, we're gonna get him.
Look at that. Whoa. Yes, yes.
You got it good? Good job.
Beautiful. Look at the colors on that guy, huh? Wow.
You give you a battle for a
I'll
little
tell
guy.
you what, you know, he's not a monster, but he doesn't know it. He looks in the mirror and sees a Rottweiler, for crying out loud. All right, buddy. Go do your thing. I'll tell you what, though, that's fun. That's a lot of fun.
Let's jump on the bank, go back up.
That is a lot of fun. Just giant rainbows. That's all these things are. They're rainbows on steroids. Instead of being this, they're like this.
Steelhead's a great sporting fish just for the simple purpose. They're gigantic rainbow trout. You know, they go out to Lake Michigan, they eat a lot, they come in once a year to spawn. And they're just big, big fish. You hook up, you get to fight, and then get to land one of these special fish. They're just beautiful. It's a great thing.
Ah, we got another hookup down here. I tell you what, down this line, there's been hookups all day. DG's got a fish on.
Hey!
Dan just had a fish on. Carl's been putting the wood to him all morning. Fish, 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 fish.
All right, there we go. Nice fish.
So I like getting new guys on the river, or not even new guys, just guys that, you know, they look so forward to coming and they just get such enthusiastic about fishing this river. And then I'm enthusiastic and I'm hyped up, and we all get crazy out here and just make the best of it we can, and it's just a great time.
There you got him. Nicely done.
This is a big fish.
Whoa, that's a big fish.
It's a big salad.
Wow. That is a nice fish. That is a toad.
Fish on?
Yeah.
Fish on.
I'm almost afraid to reel because I keep losing them. And some of these fights take, you know, a good 5 minutes. Some of them take 10, 15 minutes, and they run you down, and you sit there, and the whole time you're like, just don't pull it. Just don't pull that hook.
Yeah!
All
Good
right.
job, DG.
Oh, that has been a long time coming today. And it's just really awesome to finally see what you get. When you see how beautiful the fish, when it pops the water, you're like, wow, that was all worth it. Oh, yeah! All right, guys, this is awesome.
All right, DG.
Wow, she's a beauty. Awesome. Thanks, man.
Nice job. Nice job.
That's been like, what, a couple hours coming? Feels good.
There wasn't really much of a dull moment out there on the river. It seemed like every time you turned around, somebody had a fish on the line, and you're happy to see someone land one, and then you're happy to catch the next one.
Got one.
Phenomenal, Carl.
Good spot. He's not going down without a fight. You guys see a steelhead come these ways?
Mr. Rod's got it.
Hook in his mouth.
There's that fish. Around everyone. He's got it. He's got it. Nice job, man.
Look at all the silver on this fish compared to the other ones. This guy's a lot brighter. He's a freshie.
How you doing, boss?
Welcome to the Pere Marquette.
You talk about exciting when you're fishing with a few friends, and it's a day they basically never forget. We'll talk about the rest of their lives.
Hook one of these monsters and you'll never cross another bridge over a river in these parts without wondering if the water below might hold such epic angling. For fishermen, every river is a question, another piece of the planet that needs exploring.